Nobody knows where Alexander the Great is buried, and if they say they do, they're lying. But recently in 1977, which is recent in terms of history, we think we found the tomb of his father, Philip II, and here's why. First, ancient Greek graves were shaped like perfectly round hills like in this photo, but Philip's wasn't. It instead looked like the entrance of a temple, and it had paintings all on the outside of it. Second, the person inside this tomb was immensely, otherworldly, unimaginably wealthy. Like this silver lyre here, this detail on it is insane. There were diadems found, solid gold, head wreaths of solid gold, gold cloth dyed purple. That is so rare. But most importantly, we have this gold box which has a starburst pattern on it, which is sort of a symbol that connected the Macedonian ancient ruling houses. Now third, there was armor all throughout the tomb, and Greeks weren't really buried with armor with the exception of Macedonians. Incredible armor. So that we know that we're dealing with a really wealthy Macedonian warrior, but we don't know it's a king until we look at the helmet, because the helmet had a flange piece on it, whoop, that thing, and it was made out of iron, not bronze. Only Macedonian kings wore this helmet because they would polish the iron so that way during the battle the sun would reflect and everyone could see him. Now we know it's a Macedonian king, but how do we know it's Philip? Reason number 5, there's a bunch of ivory figurines and faces in the tomb that sort of resemble Alexander, his son. But it's not rare to find faces of Alexander in graves, like he was really beloved. So reason number 6 for Philip, he was missing an eye, and the skeleton in the tomb is also missing an eye. But here's the real kicker. There's way more than one Macedonian king with one eye. Antigonus the One-Eyed, for example. So we need more evidence. And the final, most definitive piece of evidence lies with these little things right here. They're called greaves, and they were leg protectors, and one is longer and larger than the other. Philip II was lame. He had a limp. And Philip II was the only one-eyed lame Macedonian king during Alexander's period. So we found Alexander's dad. This is what he would have looked like. So one-eyed. And this would have been him in his prime. So we found Philip II. And I'm not gonna lie, even though Alexander was really hot, I can definitely see the resemblance between the two of them from these photos.